Hey guys, Nat here, and we're on the way to the office. And a few days ago I put on my Instagram that I'm going to start doing vlogs again. I used to enjoy doing vlogs. I used to travel and make all these good vlogs, and for myself to look back and enjoy. I know you guys really appreciated it as well. So today, even though I'm a little bit hungover, we're on the way to the office, and I've got a good topic for you guys to hopefully digest. It's called Divergent Thinking, inside of trading and outside of life as well. So on the way to the office, I'll show you guys a little bit around. We're actually launching Kryptonary as well. We've got some new content which we're actually coming out for that. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video, and welcome back to Astro Vlogs. Hey guys, so welcome to the AstroFX offices. In the next few up and coming vlogs, I will try and show you guys around a little bit more and definitely introduce you to the people that actually work hard next door on Astro, Everything FX and Kryptonary. Kryptonary is our main priority right now. We're actually just finishing some tweaks on the website. Hopefully that should be up and running maybe like today or tomorrow. It's part of the website game. Sometimes stuff crashes, but we're gonna get there eventually. And oh yeah, Sean's here, so say hello, Sean. So yeah, Sean. Sean, I see him a few times occasionally, and I'm joking. He's actually just away right now, but you do have sometimes a better chance actually finding him backpacking across, I don't know, the Amazonia or something. Oh yeah, here's some AstroFX t-shirts, which I was going to mention in this video. So we've got tons of AstroFX t-shirts, and you know what I thought? Whoever watches this video, and if you live in London, or even if you live outside of London, I'm going to give these away for free. So if you guys are AstroFX students, even if you're not and you follow us, if you're watching this video, come to the office when somebody's actually here, knock on the door, and we'll give you guys a t-shirt. We might throw it from the balcony, or you can come and get one. So yeah, free t-shirts for everybody. But yeah, in today's video, I want to try and talk about a topic in which I haven't really seen mentioned much on YouTube in general, especially in the trading world. It's actually something that I come across maybe about 5-6 years ago now. And it's a very, very fascinating topic called divergent thinking. And I actually applied it to my own personal life, which takes a while. You definitely have to like program and sometimes rewire your brain. But you can also actually apply divergent thinking to trading, which I'm going to show you right now on the board. So I hope you guys enjoy this video. So where do I begin? So as I was talking about divergent thinking. So what is divergent thinking? So divergent thinking, the best way where I can explain is when I come across it, there's an experiment done on 100 kids. So let's start off with 100 kids. So on 100 kids, they were aged around 2 years old. And they were asked the question, I'll ask you guys the same question right now. Let's just say, let's picture a shoelace, for example. How many uses of a shoelace could you think of right now? Most likely your brain's gonna think of 1, 2, or if you're special, maybe 3. But when we were asked age 2 kids, remember, shoelace. I didn't tell you how big the shoelace is. I didn't tell you what the shoelace was made of. I didn't tell you it's the size of England. I didn't say anything. But our brain automatically thinks of 2 answers. However, if you were to ask a kid's age 2, in this experiment, they thought of close to 30 to 40 different uses. Again, being creative, not just thinking of one way of thinking. They took the same 100 kids, so took the same 100 kids, and this time, they asked them at age, let's say 7. Now, the exact same questions, how many uses of a pin? How many uses of a shoelace? How many uses of a piece of paper? Anything. And the answers actually started to drop. Let's say you got to about 25 different answers. Then they asked the same kids at age 12, and then the same kids at age 16. And I've got a feeling some of you are starting to realize what the answers will be. This went from 25 to around 10. And then right now, probably how our brains think right now, will most likely think of maybe just 2 answers. So you're trying to think, what is causing this? Well, what actually happens to you in these ages? Well, you actually attend school and you get an education at schools. And in schools, you actually are told that there's one answer to every question. It's at the back of the book, but you shouldn't look. And picture that's actually pretty much destroying our creativity. And so you have to understand that this is how we were kind of programmed, this is how we were brought up. And, you know, to think of two uses and being a lot more creative as a kid is something we need to fix. So the solution to this is actually to understand the problem and yeah, just be a lot open-minded, you know, try and become open-minded, you know, look into things a lot further than what they are. And, you know, with this, sometimes people ask me, I don't know what I'm doing with my life, or I don't know what jobs I should have. Well, again, education, unfortunately, tells us there's 1 or 2 jobs out there that will make you over 50, 100,000. But, you know, these days, people are making, you know, money in all different types of ways, and creativity is coming back. But you have to understand that this is something that was kind of brought upon us, but we do have an option to change it and become a lot more creative. So that's divergent thinking. Now, how can you apply this in trading? So let's try that. So in trading, well, when I first started trading, this is going back to 2009, I pretty much, that was around the time of there was no Instagram. I don't think Twitter was around much then. And it was probably the middle of when MySpace was meeting Facebook. So back then when I started trading, myself and Sean both, we actually found ourselves sitting on Facebook groups. So for us, it's Facebook. For you guys, it's Facebook, it's Twitter, it's IG, it's Signal groups, it's WhatsApp groups, and the list goes on and on and on. Now, picture trying to make your own decision. Remember, this is about making your own decisions and not being influenced much, but you are part of all of these. And the problem becomes, you start to look at the market one way, exactly over here, where you're thinking of, you know, 1 or 2 answers for, you know, all these questions which can have so many different answers to it. So let's just take an example. Let's just take a currency pair that you might be looking at. Let's look at GBP, JPY. So imagine you are trying to trade. You know, you've invested into it, maybe with a good education, you've maybe tried to teach yourself, but you've bought a laptop, you put loads of hard work into it, you've done all your technical analysis, but you come across one of these. Maybe you go on a website which tells you market sentiment. And so your GBP, JPY, when you look at it, someone says, everyone screams, oh, it's bullish, it's 100% bullish. That is going to influence you, just like you were influenced over here. So again, you're told the market's bullish, you go in with a buy trade, but the person that actually said it's bullish, how do you know? Number one, they're actually good. Most people aren't. 95% of people do lose, remember. Secondly, who ought to tell you that this person, this company, isn't getting in for 5 pips. They get in for 5 pips, they get out. And then the market goes either way. But you're thinking, wait, I thought the market was bullish. But again, you could be aiming for 150 pips, as someone else could be aiming for a simple 5 pips. So you've got to take all of that into consideration. Bitcoin now, you know, everyone's saying, okay, it's bullish, or maybe you don't, maybe think it's bearish, but someone could say it's bullish, but they're holding it to like 20, 30,000. And someone else could think it's bullish and be holding it to, you know, the next $500 up. We don't know. So you've got to just unplug yourself from all of these different things. And the best way I can describe it myself is that life and trading is a one-player game. It's one player. And if you are going to try and trade in a team or a group or anything, you're going to be influenced by those around you. This is influenced by education and, you know, again, what we're programmed as kids. But when it comes to trading, bullish, bearish, looking at what other people are doing, we're surrounded by all these things. So the solution is really try and unplug yourself as much as you can from these things and try and make your own decisions. Bullish, bearish, overbought, oversold. Take those words and fucking throw them in the trash. What are you trying to get into a trade for? Are you trying to get into a trade for something that's 20 pips, 30 pips? I swear to God, if you are bullish on a pair and you're even trying to get 20, 30 pips, if someone else says it's bearish, look at what your target is. Look at what you want to try and get back from that trade. Before I finish the video, I'll kind of mention that myself and Sean, again, roughly that 2009 area, which I'm talking about, if you had asked me back then, before all of this, what would you like to be, what would you like now from trading? In the next 5 years, where would you want to be? And I promise I actually would have said to you, maybe me, Sean, maybe like 3 other elite traders. I probably didn't even know what that meant back then. But these elite traders were all in one Skype group, and every single morning we wake up like one big happy family, you know, break down the same pairs, and we execute all the trades together, we make money together. Looking back now, I see how naive and dumb I actually was. But there's a lot of people out there that still think that that's the best way to go. Myself and Sean, we got added to so many different groups. You know, we got added to groups that had like senior traders in there, and you know, like 20, 30 guys in like a WhatsApp group. And you know, we wake up in the morning and there's like 75 notifications. And these guys all think they're helping each other. But when someone's sending this and someone's doing this and someone's saying this and someone's saying this, you're not going to think like yourself anymore. So this is the reason that AstroFX doesn't have like one big chat group for everybody to talk, because there could be 500 people in the chat group, but the 2 guys that actually talk the most or are the loudest are going to influence everyone's decisions. So again, divergent thinking is breaking out of this boundary, not thinking that there's one answer to every question, not thinking in trading there's one direction because someone else said it. Think of your own targets, think of your own trading, and try and disconnect for the stuff that's probably making your trading worse day by day. So that's divergent thinking, guys. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoy the vlog. This is something that definitely I applied to my own personal life, and it was like just amazing to see, okay, cool, if I look at an object, I'm trying to think of all the different uses and not trying to be bound back by education. And in trading, this is tough for anybody that's obviously been trading for a few years now, with everybody out there claiming they're a guru, a teacher, or a signal provider, or they want to manage your money, or they want to take your Bitcoin. Like, you've got to just unplug, go back to just pure basics. Life is a one-player game, and so is trading. So hope you guys enjoyed the video, and catch you in the next vlog.